Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I made this persimmon and peanuts amigurumi decoration. I'm gonna separate it into two parts. The first part is persimmon. The peanuts part I will show you in my next video. I'm handing persimmon and peanuts together because this word, it says good persimmon peanuts in Chinese. That means good things will happen. You can also add your own little decoration. So let's get started. I'm using orange yarn for making main body. Green yarn for the leaf. A 3.0 mm hook. And a stitch marker. So first, we are gonna make a ring. Then chain 1 into the ring. The first row, we are gonna put 6 cross stitches inside the ring. For cross stitches, you don't have to yarn over. You just put your yarn under your hook and pull it. Now I finished 6 cross stitches. Let's count if it is correct number. If it's hard for you to count, you can count the V shape from above. If everything went okay, let's pull the yarn too tight. Next, I'm gonna make an increase in the first cross stitch I made just now. And we put a stitch marker on the stitch. In this pattern, you need to put stitch marker on the first stitch in each row every time. And then let's put the same stitch again into the same hole. In this row, we are gonna make increase, so I'm gonna make 2 cross stitches on each stitch. In this row, I'm gonna put a cross stitch in the first stitch. And put back the stitch marker. Then put 3 cross stitches together in the next stitch. Next stitch, we put a cross stitch. Repeat it 3 times more. Next row, first stitch, we put a slip stitch. It's better to make it looser so it won't be too much tight later. Put the stitch marker. Then we make increase on the next stitch. Same as before, 2 cross stitches into the same hole. Next stitch, we make a cross stitch. Then next again, increase. Then next, a slip stitch. Repeat it 3 times more. Next row, first stitch, a slip stitch. Then make an increase on the next stitch. The next 3 stitches, put 1 cross stitch on each stitch. 2 and 3. Then next, increase. The next one, slip stitch. Repeat it 3 times more. This row is same as before. 1 slip stitch at the first stitch. Then increase. Now next 5 stitches, let's do 5 cross stitch on each. 3, 4, and 5. Next, increase. And next, a slip stitch. Repeat this 3 times more. Next row until row 12 is the same. First, we need to do 1 slip stitch, same as before. Then we put 9 cross stitches in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Next stitch is slip stitch, then repeat this 3 times more. Now we have 12 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now from this row we need to do decrease. First stitch, same as before, a slip stitch. And don't forget about the stitch marker. Then next, pick the front loop of the next stitch, which is the loop near you. Continue pick the back loop of the third stitch. That's an invisible decrease. Continue do 5 cross stitches in a row. Two, 3, 4, and a 5. Then again, a decrease. Then next, a slip stitch. Repeat this 3 times more. Next row, same as before, we do a slip stitch into the first stitch. Then we do a decrease. And next, we do 3 cross stitches in a row. And next, decrease. And again, a slip stitch. Then repeat this 3 more times. The next row, we do a slip stitch at the first, same as before. Then we do 1 decrease. The next stitch, we do 1 cross stitch. Then repeat decrease. And next, a slip stitch. Then repeat this in this row 3 times more. Finish this row and put cotton inside. The next row, we are gonna do 1 cross stitch, 1 decrease, and repeat it 6 times until you reach the stitch marker. The last stitch, you need to take out the stitch marker and make a decrease with the first stitch of the next row. Then we put more cotton at the end until you're satisfied with the softness. The last row we do 6 decrease. Now we need to cut our yarn. Leave some yarn enough, and it needs to be long enough because we are gonna use the extra yarn making the persimmon shape. Pick the front loop of 6 stitches with needle. Then we just need to pull it all at the end. It will close very well. Now we need to use the extra yarn to make the shape. As you can see, it's very tight. We need to make the same 4 times in each direction. Pass the needle through the middle from one side to the other side. You can make a knot each time when you do it so it won't move that much. After 4 times, hide your yarn, you will get a thing like this. Next, we do leaf part. Start with a ring again. Chain 1 inside the ring. Do 8 single crochet inside the ring. Then pull the yarn, make it tight. Now we do a slip stitch on the first stitch we just made. Chain 3. 2 treble crochet on the stitch that we just made a slip stitch. Chain 3 again. Then we make a slip stitch on the first chain. Next stitch, we make 2 treble crochet in the same hole. Chain 3. Then we slip stitch into the same stitch. Next stitch, we do a slip stitch. Then we repeat the same as before. Do a slip stitch into the very first stitch. Then cut the yarn. And now the last part is the string to hang it on. You can adjust it longer or shorter. I made 11 chain. We just need to sew it on the body part with the leaf. And we are done.